Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to come on here and do a quick little declutter. I'm rearranging my makeup room, and I'd like to get some things cleaned out before I put things away. So this is all of my small eyeshadow palettes and singles. So let's get through these and see which ones I'm going to keep and which ones I'm going to get rid of. Okay, so the first one I see is this Neutrogena Longwear, and it's like the purple shades, and it's called Cool Plum. I'm going to keep that one. The next one is this Wet n Wild Fergie, and it's like purple shades again. I really do enjoy purple shades. I'll keep that one. Here is an Urban Decay in Sin, and I'll keep that. Here is an NYC. This is a purple shades too. I would normally say yes, keep, but this is pretty old, so I'm going to toss. Here is a Clinique, and it is in, let's see if I can pop it open so you can see the colors. Anything that has a clear lid, I'm not going to pop open, but if it has a lid you can't see, I'll let you see the colors. So these are some purple and some reds and pink. Oh, not really red. I think that's a pink. So, and I've never used this, so I think I'll keep that. And it's fairly new. Here is a Classic Nudes by Physicians Formula. I think I'll keep that. Here is an LA Colors in the shade Lily. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that. Here's a L'Oreal Infallible in the shade Amber Rush. I'll keep that. I really do like the L'Oreal Infallibles. Here's another L'Oreal Infallible in the shade Endless Sea. I'll keep this one. Here's a Mars eyeshadow, and I think this came in like one of my subscription boxes. It's a loose pigment shadow. I'll keep that. That's actually a really pretty color. It's just really messy to use. Here is a Lorac eyeshadow in Honey. I'll keep that one. Here is a ColourPop in the shade, where's the shade? 90210. I'll keep that. Here is a ColourPop in the shade Crimper. I'll keep that. Here's an Ipsy Loves NYX. I do not like this palette. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of it. Here is an Ultimate Eyeshadow palette by Victoria's Secret. This is very, very old. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of it. Here is a CoverGirl little palette in the shade Exact Eyelights. I really do like these colors, and they haven't been used, it doesn't look like, so I'm going to keep that one. Here is a ColourPop shadow in the shade Baby, I think it's Baby Tea. I'll keep that. Here is a ColourPop shadow in the shade Koosh. I'll keep that. Here is a e.l.f. smudge pot in the shade Ain't That Sweet. So I'll keep that one. Here is a L'Oreal Infallible in the shade Ice Latte. I like these. I'll keep that. Here is a Too Faced glitter, and it's very messy, but I'll keep it because it's really nice for special events. Here is a L'Oreal Infallible in the shade Endless Pearl. I'll keep that one. Here is a CoverGirl little single in the shade, I don't know. I don't see a shade on there. 340, I guess that's just the shade. Here's another one in the shade 355. I'm going to get rid of both of those. Here is a bunch of Milani little eyeshadow palettes. Not palettes, but singles. I'm going to get rid of all these. I do not like these. They're really rough, and they're not nice on the eyes, so I don't like those. Get rid of those. Here is a CoverGirl Bombshell Shine Shadow. I've never even used this. I don't know how even old this is. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of it. Here is a Pixie by Petra palette, small palette, and it's called the Mineral Contour palette. I'll keep that one. Here is a Glossy box in Glossy Mauve, I believe. Yes, Glossy Mauve. I'll keep that one. Here's a L'Oreal Infallible in the shade Gilded Envy. I'll keep that one. Here are some Hikari eyeshadows. and I really do like these, so I'll keep these. Here's an e.l.f. little palette. I don't like this one. I'm going to get rid of it. It was in the shade Happy Hour. Here's another little e.l.f. palette, and I don't think it has a shade on it, so I don't like this one, so I'm going to get rid of that one. Here's an Almay natural looking shadow, and it's in bold nudes, and I really do like that one, so I'll keep that one. Here is a Physicians Formula, and I don't see a shade on here, but it's just like one of the shimmery ones. I'll keep that one. Here's a Physicians Formula Natural Eye Light. It's an eye brightener. This is really chalky. I don't really like this. I'm going to get rid of it. Here is an e.l.f. shadow in Blushing Beauty. I'm going to get rid of it. Here's an Almay in like the purple shades, and it's called Smoky for Greens. So, and I do have green eyes, so I'll keep that one. Here's another Almay in Smoky for Hazels, and I don't really like these colors, so I'm going to get rid of those. Here's a Revlon. These are like kind of like creamy. They're almost like the e.l.f. smudge pots or the oh goodness, ColourPop shadows. They're very creamy, so I'll keep this one. I like this one. Here's a Maybelline Color Tattoo in the shade Bed to the Bronze, and I'll keep that one. Here is another Victoria's Secret, very old. I'm going to get rid of it. Here is another Physicians Formula. This was actually really cute. I'll keep this one. I'm going to probably hold the shadow sticks until last. I have a ColourPop shadow in the shade Melrose, and I'll keep that one. I have a NYX Love in Rio Voodoo Love Spells. I'll keep this one. I like that one. I have a Lorac little baked Star Power shadow trio. This one's actually pretty good. I'll keep it. I have two Wet n Wild palettes here, and this one is Petal Pusher. Everyone has seen this palette and everybody loves it, and I do too, so I'm going to keep it. I have another Wet n Wild, and this is in the Comfort Zone, and you can see I really like this color here. I'm going to keep it. I really like this palette. Here's a ColourPop in the shade As If. If you were a 90s kid, you know all these little sayings, and the 90210 and As If. So yeah, I really like this one. Here is an e.l.f. little glitter eyeshadow. I don't really like this one. I'm gonna get rid of it. Here is a Pixie by Petra. It came in, I think, my Ipsy bag. I don't like this. I'm gonna get rid of it. Here are two little small itty bitty palettes. Little, not palettes, but little shadows. This is a nude dude color, and I have the entire palette, so I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this. Here is a Coastal Scents iStyles eyeshadow sampler, and actually these were not that good. Whoops, I just stuck my finger in it, and I'm gonna get rid of it. And then I have another sorry, I have another NYC. Hang on one second. Okay guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. I have another NYC individual eyes, and I think I'm getting sick, guys. And this one's really old. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of it. Here's another NYC, and this one's for green eyes. This one doesn't look as old as the other one, so I think I'll actually keep this one, and I think they may have been the exact same thing. Let me see. Best of Broadway and Central Park. No, they're not the same thing. I'm gonna have to look at those. Here is a Revlon, two Revlon little shadow sets, and honestly I don't use these. I don't like these, so I'm gonna get rid of those. Here is an e.l.f. long lasting lustrous eyeshadow, and I don't really like that. I'm gonna get rid of it. Here is another e.l.f. long lasting lustrous eyeshadow. There's no shade. Oh, there's the shade. Gala. That one's actually really pretty. I'll keep that. What was the white called? There's no name on it. Okay, interesting. Here is a little Smashbox palette, and it pops out like that. It's a little trio, and it's actually really cute. I'll keep that. Here's an e.l.f. baked eyeshadow. The e.l.f. baked shadows are actually pretty good. I'll keep this one. And that was in the shade Pixie. Here is an e.l.f. pressed mineral eyeshadow in the shade, okay, maybe. I can't even read that. It's so tiny. Birthday Cake. Okay, here's another e.l.f. brightening eye pot, and it's in the shade, just numbers, so I'll keep that one. Here's another baked eyeshadow by e.l.f., and it's in the shade Toasted. I'll keep that one. Here's a pressed mineral eyeshadow, and it's a very sparkly one. I think I'll go ahead and get rid of that one. Here is an Lorac in the shade Pro Palette Espresso. Okay, so yeah, I'll keep that one. Here's another Lorac in the shade Per Chai. I was gonna say it's Per to Go. No, it's Chai. Keep that. Here's another Lorac in the shade Cream. I'll keep that. Here is a Mica Beauty, and it's in the shade Bronze, and I really do like bronze color, so I'll keep that. Here is an e.l.f. in the shade Cruisin' Cheek. I'll keep that one. That's a really nice color too. Here's a Marsk eyeshadow, and I think it's a loose, and I don't know if we can read the name on there. It's Lucky Peony, I think it says. So I'll keep that one. Here's an e.l.f. brightening eye pot. That was actually a really pretty color, and it's just some numbers. Here's an e.l.f. pigment eyeshadow in the shade Baked Brown. I don't think I've tried this. I'm gonna try that. Here is a Revlon, another one of those little watercolor palettes. Oops. In the shade Aquarelle. So I guess it's just watercolor. I don't really like those. I'm gonna get rid of it. We're almost done, guys. Okay. Whoops, that was my foot. Okay, so here is a Pure Minerals one, and I just got this, and I'll keep that. I haven't tried it yet. Here is another e.l.f. smudge pot in the shade Brownie Points. I'll keep that. Here is some glitter eyeshadows by e.l.f., and I'll toss those. I don't really like those. Here is a Laura Geller trio. I like this, and I'll keep it. Here's an Ulta little quad, and I don't really like this, so I'm gonna get rid of it. Here's a Wet n Wild by Fergie. I like this. I'll keep it. Here's just a little Coastal Scents baby palette, and it's the revealed 3D sampler, and I have the whole palette. I'm gonna get rid of that. Here is an e.l.f. brightening eye pot in the shade, if I don't drop it, bunch of numbers again, so I'll keep that one. Here is a Pacifica in the shade Treasure. This is actually pretty good. This is actually one of the first things I've ever tried from Pacifica, and I really enjoy it. Here is a Starlux in the shade Gold Coast, and I'll keep it. Here are two Ulta shadows. This is a trio, and it's in, wait, is this a brow powder? Whoa, I didn't even know I had that. Okay, so I'm going to move that into a different drawer. Okay, so here's an eyeshadow, and it's Gold Dust. I'll keep that one. Okay, and the last thing I have are these little pencils. And this is the Tati Love of Color one, and I really do like this. I'll keep it. Here is a NYC loose eye powder. I do not like this. I'm going to get rid of it. Here's an Almay little smudge type shadow stick, and I don't like that. I'm going to get rid of it. What is this? Here's an Ulta I think it's just sparkles. Color Pure. I don't know. I'm gonna have to test that out, see what that is. Here is a NARS little mini. It doesn't even say what it is, but I do know I like the color, so I'll keep that. Here is a Milani eyeshadow stick, Shadow Eyes, in the shade Golden Bronze. It's not focusing. Keep that. Here's a Starlux in Aqua. I'll keep that. Here is an NYC in the shade Pixie. I don't know if I've ever even used that, so I'll have to try that. Here's a Milani in Lovely Frost. I'll keep it. Here is an CoverGirl, and it's, I don't know, it's like a purple and a silver. I don't really think I like these. I'll get rid of that. Here is my NYX NYX in Milk. I'm definitely keeping that one. Here is my Butte Basics in Gold Sahara. I'll keep that. Here is a Milani in like a chocolatey color. I'll keep that. And here, the last one is a Tristique, and it's like a chocolate color too. I'll keep that too, because they're really good for like shadow bases. So, okay, so that's everything that I'm keeping right here. And that looks pretty good, right? I did a lot, I know, but I'm not going to get rid of something just to get rid of it. And here is everything that I'm getting rid of. So I think I did pretty good. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you